We stand afraid of shadows cast by doubt, whispered fears of what they'll talk about. Got dreams that wait in line behind our pride, but courage lives where fear is set aside. So many dreams collected dust on shelves, scared to fail, so we hide our true selves. But life will pass and so will all those stairs. Nobody's watching as much as we think they care. So step into the light, don't fear the fall. The only limits here are built by walls. Tear them down and seize what you deserve. You're stronger than the whispers you've heard. Got plans to make, but fear keeps you in place. Afraid to lose, or maybe scared to chase. But what if magic waits around the bend? Go grab it now, don't let the doubters win. We wear these masks to hide what we believe, but truth has power when worn on your sleeve. Reach for the stars, they're closer than they seem. Your path is clear, don't let them steal your dream. So step into the light, don't fear the fall. The only limits here are built by walls. Tear them down and seize what you deserve. You're stronger than the whispers you've heard. Got plans to make, but fear keeps you in place. Afraid to lose, or maybe scared to chase. But what if magic waits around the bend? Go grab it now, don't let the doubters win. We wear these masks to hide what we believe, but truth has power when worn on your sleeve. Reach for the stars, they're closer than they seem. Your path is clear, don't let them steal your dream.
Back from the streets, now I'm coding all night. They look at me like a fool, it don't feel right. Boot camps try to shackle, but I broke every chain. Got my eyes on the prize, ain't no stopping my reign. Used to run blocks, now I'm running these scripts. Look at them sweat, while my hustle just grips. No room for cowards in this digital climb. I'm the king of this jungle, it's my coding time. King of the code, I wear the crown. Gonna run this game, run them all down. From the concrete to the tech throne, I'll dominate this world, gonna make it my own. Show them who's boss from zero to hero. Turn every line to gold, they ain't keeping it real though. I elevate the game while they stuck in a glitch. Watch me rise to the top, counting every pitch. Crack the code like I cracked the streets. From back alleys to Silicon Elite. You thought you knew, but you don't know yet. I'll bring the heat, ain't seen nothing yet. King of the code, I wear the crown. Gonna run this game, run them all down. From the concrete to the tech throne, I'll dominate this world, gonna make it my own. all down. From the concrete to the tech throne, I'll dominate this world, gonna make it my own. Show them who's boss from zero to hero. Turn every line to gold, they ain't keeping it real though. I'll elevate the game while they stuck in a glitch. Watch me rise to the top, counting every pitch. Crack code like I cracked the streets. From back alleys to silicone elite. You thought you knew, but you don't know yet. I'll bring the heat, ain't seen nothing yet. King of the code, I wear the crown. Gonna run this game, run them all down. From the concrete to the tech throne, I'll dominate this world, gonna make it my own. Tech coach Ralph, tough as nails, no disguise. Pushing limits, yeah, he's that kind of guy. At first it's harsh, the rules feel like chains. But trust the process, there's sunshine in the rains. He cracks the whip, but it's all in love. Results shining bright like stars above. Tech coach Ralph, you light the way. Through sweat and tears, you help us play. With every lesson, we find our might. From morning grind to the stars at night. Days turn to weeks, skills sharp and fast. What once was a struggle now feels like a blast. Step by step, we rise and we glow. With Ralph in our corner, we're ready to show. Singing his praises, can't keep it inside. From hard ass to hero, he's our pride. Tech coach Ralph, you light the way. Through sweat and tears, you help us play. With every lesson, we find our might. From morning grind to the stars at night. So here's to Ralph, the coach we need in this game of growth. He plants the seed. So here's to Ralph, the coach we need in this game of growth. He plants the seed.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing today? I am Tech Coach Ralph. We are Engineer Twin. Today is Thursday, or tonight is Thursday, November 21st, 2024. How is everyone doing? We are in for a great night. Some cool things to announce. I'm trying something out, trying a couple of things out. We're going to see how they work out. But we'll see. We shall see. As we always say, we make it work and then we make it better. So that's what we're here to do. Trying out different things to help bring more value to you. So let me start off by saying good evening to my friend Yakar. How you doing, Yakar? Mr. Technique is in the building. What's up? So let's jump into our agenda, and then I'm going to explain how some things are going to work tonight. But I will say I will be giving away to 3 people 2 months of membership to the Tech Coach Ralph Patreon at techcoachralph.dev, where you can access all types of amazing content that you will not find anywhere here on YouTube. I will let you know how to enter to win and when we're going to be announcing our winners throughout the show. So I'll be repeating it again. It'll be in the chat as well. It'll probably be in the chat in a couple of seconds if it's not there already. But I'll get to it. All right, I will get to it. So let's start off with our agenda for tonight. All right. So first and foremost, like I always love to do, I have to say a big thank you to all of the subscribers to the channel, those who have been here for a long time, those who are brand new, those who watch from the clouds, those who are very active, those who leave comments, those who chat with us. I just appreciate all of you.
I appreciate you.
And I gotta say a big salute to my tech savages out there, to all my tech savages out there, the tech barbarians, the tech prodigy members, the technical explorers, all of you guys.
We the best.
And of course, shout out to those YouTube members who help support the channel day in and day out.
Let's get it.
And of course, I always have to give a big shout out to the bag chasers out there.
Money.
And of course, shout out to Mr. Technique, the #1 moderator in the world. Shout out to my guy, Yakar.
Hey.
All right, so let's jump into our live show schedule so you can know every time that we go live, because I'm going to be doing these giveaways. This is Thanksgiving coming up next week. Then we have Christmas next month. So I'm in the giving mood. So my Christmas gift will be giveaway memberships to help you guys level up, to get access to exclusive content that you will not find anywhere else. And I'm going to even share with you one of the ways that I help my tech barbarians, my tech prodigy members, the people that I'm coaching, so that you can see things a different way. All right. So let's start off with our live show. Sunday afternoons, we have software explorations. We're working our way through DevOps. This coming Sunday, we're going to finish fixing the deployment of the Urban Dictionary of Economic Data to Google Cloud Platform. I found out after the show, I figured out what the error was. I had a variable that I didn't update. So we will fix that. And then depending on how much time we have left, we'll get into Kubernetes, but we shall see. Mondays and Wednesdays, we have our morning show at between 7:30 and 8 a.m. We have our morning show. We are doing coffee and kata. We review some news articles, and then we get into our mobile development. We are almost done with our mobile development, our next iteration of it before we push it up to the stores, and then we start working on a different app. Shout out to my guy, the Wealth Building Journey in your car. We are working on another app. We have on Tuesday nights our Q&A show where you can call in, you can ask me questions in the chat. I also find questions that you might have that you don't even know yet. That is on Tuesday nights Q&A. Thursday night software explorations. Tonight we're still working our way through building out our Urban Dictionary of Economic Data, so that we can have all of our data points in a one spot that we can easily search it and get a definition and example, which leads us to Saturday mornings, which is the Men Lie, Women Lie, Numbers Manipulate show. And that's where we go over the weekly economic numbers, how the job market is going, if the feds are lowering rates or are increasing rates. We're checking on the consumer price index, the producer price index, consumer sentiment index from the University of Michigan when it actually works. So many different data points that we go through all of them, and we have conversations about it so that we can better understand it, see what the numbers are telling us. I'll tell you this. We started this maybe about 6 months ago, I think maybe around April. I had no idea what I was reading, and now I have a little bit more idea. I'm able to say, this is what this means, right? And your car emissions are like, yup, that's it. I'm like, got it. So I'm getting better, but we are on this journey together. And that show is co-hosted by no other than Mitch and Yakar from the chat. They are the ones who keep me on my P's and Q's on these numbers and this economic stuff and this data stuff. They are my go-to people, all right? So that is our live show schedules. Definitely want to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you know every time they go live and drop new content, because we do a lot over here, and I'm about to start dropping some more content very, very shortly. But we also have some pre-recorded content, all right? Mondays, we have candid conversations where I just have real talk with you. This past Monday, I spoke about why you need to find a way to brag more about yourself. You got to brag, right? Mitch always asks me if I'm bragging or if I'm complaining. Well, 99% of the time, I'm bragging. 1% of the time, I'm not saying anything, right? There's no complaining coming from over here, right? Wednesdays, we have software explorations, concept and overviews. Yesterday, we went over the model view controller architecture. There's a bunch of other architectures that we're going to be going over as well, but we want to be well-rounded, well-versed in all of this stuff. Fridays, we have the bug bite, where we are reviewing different cyber attacks, software defects, how it affected the company, how it affected a country, how it affected users, right? Tomorrow we're going to be talking about how the FBI confirming that China-backed hackers got our data through telecom companies, but the twist is why and how they got into, like, the reason that they got into these telecom companies is going to blow your mind. So you definitely want to check that out. Throughout the week, we have shorts as well as clips from the Q&A show. So you definitely want to, and there's going to be clips from more shows coming out as well. We're just getting all that ready, coming soon. All right. So that is everything for our housekeeping and our gratitude. So thank you guys so much. All right, so let me see. Did this thing pop in the chat yet? I don't see it yet. It should have been there. But what's gonna happen is throughout the show on YouTube, because I don't have it set up for any other platform yet, but throughout the show on YouTube, if you drop in the chat, I'm gonna even drop it right now for you. I'm gonna drop what you have to say. But if you drop in the chat, the coach we need, that will enter you for the giveaway to get 2 months on the Patreon for free, right? And then you can see all the content that we have, all the Scrum Nights that the Tech Barbarians do, how we manage it, all that good stuff. And you'll see all my content about how to use your calendar effectively, how to use LinkedIn, how to use Glassdoor, how to use AI to help you on your job search. So pretty much you're gonna get all the details that you need, right? So it's gonna help you level up your tech skills. So let me drop it. Should be dropping in the chat at any moment now, but I'll forcibly put it in there. Let me see, where is it? Let's go. Wait. Give me a second. Do it over here. I am going to drop it in the chat for you guys. Boom. So if you enter the coach we need exactly as it says, and hopefully it drops throughout the chat. If it doesn't drop throughout the show, Yukar, can you drop it for me like every so often? But it should drop automatically, right? But and there are also some details, right? Some details for this, right? So let me help you guys out. So where is it? If you're a regular viewer, you have your entry goes in one time. For viewers, one time. For regular people who are here all the time, it goes in 2 times. For channel members, 5 times. Moderators, 3 times. So everyone is open to winning. So drop it in the chat. And after the show, send me a message on IG, I guess, and I will send you the redemption code so that you can get your 2 months free. All right. So we'll figure that out. Right. We'll figure that out. So that is the plan. Let's get to it. All right. So the first thing I want to talk about real quick, right? Black Friday is not what it used to be. Black Friday is, I'm going to tell you why. Let me go to, I'm going to tell you why I say this. Because I think Black Friday is turning into a scam. I think that Black Friday is turning into a scam. Why is that? Well, let me do this real here. All right, let's do that. So we are gonna go with, well, that didn't work out too well. Let's see, can we get this to fit? Oh my goodness, what's going on here? I'm just gonna change that to something else. Black Friday scams. All right, so what about this Black Friday thing? So here's the thing, right? I'm always looking for new equipment on Amazon and stuff like that to get a better deal. And what I noticed is now I'm seeing these like Black Friday deals, but the discount is the same thing as it was last week when it wasn't Black Friday. And I'm like, this isn't a Black Friday deal. This is the same exact thing. So I mean, I was trying to get my new fancy mic, and it's like, well, why is it the same price when it wasn't Black Friday? And everything that I see, like I've been seeing the same price cut for the past month, and I'm like, that's not fair. Like, where's my Black Friday deals? Your car is pulling back up outside, right? The V8 with the Hemi. But yeah, I'm like, it really bothered me. I'm like, you guys are trying to scam me. You guys are trying to scam me. I don't like it at all. Not fair, not fair, not fair. I back in the days, Black Friday, you would get like 50% off. Now they're just recycling the same old deals. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And Laura, thank you for that. I have confirmed that you have entered. So shout out to Laura. So happy to have you here. I had to say it twice, Yakar, because I was like, it sounds too similar. All right. Let's get started with the show. I just wanted to throw that out there, how I am feeling misled and bamboozled by Amazon, because I've been monitoring the price like a hawk, and they just changed the name of the discount from just special to Black Friday. I'm like, all right. Come on now. Let's not do that. All right. Let's get to it. Let me see what your car says. Let me see. Your car says, your car says they don't give deals anymore because it was like drug dealer moves. Funny. All right. So here's the deal. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through what we're going to be working on tonight, the topics of the breaks, and we are going to, by the way, I'm going to have 3 winners tonight at the end of each working segment. As we wrap up the break, I will get a winner, and I will announce the winner, and then I'll let you know. So pretty much I'll send you your code on Instagram or X, whichever one that you have. Hopefully you have one of those. But I'll send you the code there. And just it's TechCoachRalph on X, it's TechCoachRalph on Instagram, right? So whatever the best way to contact me is. You can even send me an email as well, Ralph@techcoachingwithralph.com. But I'll share all the details towards the end. So we have Alexis in the building. Good evening, Alexis. How are you doing today? You know Mitch is watching from the clouds right now, your car. You know Mitch is watching from the clouds. He wants to make a big entrance. He wants to make, you know how he is. So let's get started, right? I'm going to put our first 20 minutes on the clock, and then I'm going to let you know what we're going to do. All right.
It's time to do.
So the very first thing we're going to do tonight is we're going to clean up our backlog. Our Trello board is an absolute mess. That's one of the reasons I kind of like using Jira a little bit better, because I'm more familiar with the Jira, but Trello gets the job done, right? No shade at Trello. It's just me. I am just bad at being organized on Trello. But we're going to go through Trello. We're going to clean up our backlog and our columns, make sure everything is aligned. Then we're going to continue updating the UI, and we'll go from there. All right. So a bunch of things to do, updating the UI, see what else we can do with it. All right. So let's go over to here. All right, so let's see all the things that we've done so far. We did create the put methods. I'm just gonna move these to done. Move to done. We set up our, actually we kind of did set up our Firebase deployment, but we decided not to use Firebase, but good enough. Let's see what else we got. We haven't done the login yet. We haven't done the login in database. Ability to press enter on the keyboard. We have, oh, that one we definitely should do. I want to put that into do because that is a pretty important UI update. We need to update the link. Definitely want to do that as well. Let's see, should we make examples? So that one we're not going to do yet. How to handle going back, we're not going to do that yet. Deploy UI to Google Cloud Platform, we did that. Let's move that over to done. Gonna have to do it again, but at least we did it. I should update it. I should link the documentation in there too. Create database in the cloud, that is done. We ended up doing that in Mongo, DB Atlas. How to all right, so we're pretty much good on this column. Handle and definition not found. This column is good for now. Create patch method. I think we did the patch method. Yep, we did. Let's move that to done as well. We're still working on the UI. Let's see. I got the patch method done. It's always good to start off like cleaning up where you're actually at. Deploy, we did that already. Like the API, the deployment stuff, we've done those we did that on Sunday. Let's see. Cool. We're in a good spot. All right, perfect. So actually, let's go ahead and figure out this. Let's figure out this one real quick. The ability to press enter, because that's going to be a quick fix, and that one annoys the hell out of me. So let's go to Google and let's say React. Enter key event submit. I don't know, searching something like that. How to submit a form? How to submit a form using enter key in React.js. To submit a form on pressing the enter key in React, you can follow these steps. So on submit, handle submit, on change, on key down, handle key down. That looks simple enough. That looks simple enough. Let's give it a try. All right, so this is the Docker file that we had to create when we were, for Sundays, when we're deploying our app to Google. But we are gonna go to the header, I believe it's in. And we want to do, let's see. Let's see, we're gonna do on change. So let's add in a on key down equals handle key down. But we don't have that created yet, so now we have to go ahead and create that. Let's go right above the return. Okay, let's drop that right here. Const handle key down event. And we're gonna say handle, it says if event dot key equals enter. Handle submit event. Okay, so I need another one for handle submit. Jesus. All right, so const handle submit equals event. And we have event prevent default. Your form submission logic here. Prevent form submission, your form submission logic here. Let's see. Let's see what that's talking about. That must mean that's probably this over here, I'm guessing. Let's take a look at this over here. So form on submit. But what if there is no form? This function checks if press key is enter. If it is, it calls the handle submit function to trigger the form submit. But we're not using a form per se, are we? We're not using a form. We're just... So let's see if we can do React enter key. Oh, I could probably just do, if I'm looking over here, right? So here's just on click search for terms. I could probably say on key down, handle key down, which is the enter button. Then I can probably say just search for term, right? So if I take this and I go to on key, so we could say event prevent and then search for terms. I think we could do that. Let's give it a try. It doesn't hurt to give it a try. All right, so we didn't get an error there. So let's go over here. And we go to here. Let me refresh just to be safe. We go to here, we search for jobs, and we press enter. Oh my God. It worked. Look, Ma, no hands. So if I do, let me see F. All right, that's good. I say, if I do commerce, right? Okay, then space. All right, cool. And now I press enter. Wow. I am so you have no idea, because I don't like using the mouse when I don't have to. Like if I can just do keyboard shortcuts or press enter or tab or whatever, that's all I really want, right? But that is so cool. I am so happy. I am so happy. Look at that. Boom. I can just press enter. You know what? I should just wrap up the show. I should be done right now, because the past few weeks, every time I had to go and click on that search button, it drove me crazy. So I'm excited. So shout out to me.
We the best.
All right. So now let me check that off on our, we can just go over here. Let's make sure it works on a different page though. So let's go here and then we search for jobs again, enter. Perfect. We are golden. All right. So let's go ahead and, oh, there's some other things we need to do too. So we want to, as part of updating the UI, can I do a subtask here? Let me see. I'm gonna make another one. So I want to do a add card, and I want to do update the font is one of them. Update the title / header font, whatever you want to call that. So we're gonna do a pretty nifty thing here where we're going to change this text right here. Also, Yakar, let me know what you think. I'm thinking of removing the space up here so that it can be all the way up to the top, and removing the top and side borders, I mean top and bottom borders, so that we just have the side borders, and we can make them thinner. Like, let me know what you want with that. But I was thinking about moving no space on the top. Let me know what you think about that, and no border on the top as well. It'll just be like just white from the top. So let me know what you think about that. But I do want to change this font right here, but we want to get a custom font. So let me see if I can find that font that I was planning on using. Let's see here. Gotta scroll for it. Let's see here. Let's see, where's that font? All right, I got it. So oh man. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. So let's go to thefont.com, and we're going to get the Urban Storm font. So because it's not a typical font, we're going to import this font. Let me download it. We are going to import this font. Right now, I'm just going to install it on my computer. Actually, do I even have to? I really don't think I even have to. But I do like it though, so I'm going to install it anyways. One of the cool things about CSS nowadays is that you don't even have to, like, you used to have to, like, you'd have to be forced to make an image out of text, but now you can just have it in text because you can import the font. So let's do import custom font into HTML CSS, and we are going to, I think it was this one. So we have to upload the font. So let's do that. We're going to go into, let's go over here, and we are going to create a folder. I'm guessing it should be in the public folder, and let's do a folder called fonts, and I'm going to get this font into this folder here. There we go. And now we want to go into our CSS file, and we're going to drop it at the top as we have over here. And let's drop it here, and we want to do public / or should this be, let me see, font / urban storm. Don't think we need this one. Let me see, can't resolve. We need to do, let's see how we go to How to add fonts to create React app base pro. How to add a custom font. All right, there we go. Let's take a look at this one. Let's see. So inside of it's inside of the source folder actually. I thought it was gonna be in the public folder, but it's actually inside of the source folder. So simple enough. We will do that. Okay, simple enough. Let's go back. Okay, I just put it in the wrong folder. So it has to be inside of this source folder over here. Refactor fonts urbanstorm dot OTF. All right. Now we want to say what is the, all right, definitely not going to call the font delicious. Come on now. Come on, son. Urban Storm. Let me give it a, like that. And now let's go over to the header. And we have it as H1. So we will define our H1 header. And while we're doing that, Yakar, let me know what color you think that should be. Let me see here. We're gonna say H1. Font family is going to be Urban Storm. All right, let's take a look to see if that worked. Let's see. What? You guys won't believe it. Look at that. Look at that. That is just beautiful. That is just beautiful how we're able to do that. Can you believe that? How you like them apples? All right. And remember, when we started this, like I hadn't really used React in about 2 years, and that was when I was taking my web development course as a refresher. Never had used React before, and look how much we have done in such a short amount of time. Shout out to us. All right. Let's see. Cool. All right. Now, let's try a bunch of different colors. You can add texture to the font. Let's make it glossy or something. Well, let's see how to make font glossy in CSS. I have never really seen that before. So let's see what we have over here. Let's see. Maybe make it look like a cutout. You know what? Let me show you what Don sent me earlier today. There is some cool stuff. It might be a little extra though. It might be a little extra, but Don sent me something like this. Not that we're gonna use this, but look at that. Right? So there is technically a lot that you can do with this, because this is all HTML and CSS. So it is quite possible that we can do some crazy stuff like this. But yeah. All right. So for now, I'm just gonna turn it black until we figure out what color we want, how we want to do this color stuff.
Lunch break.
All right, so when we come back from break, we'll it actually looks pretty good in black, actually. Doesn't match the rest of the site, but it looks pretty good in black. But when we come back, we're going to experiment with so let me close this one out. We got this one done. Our pressing enter is done. I'm so happy for that. Let's move that to done. and update the title header font. So that's technically done. We'll figure out the colors and stuff on the UI updates. Yeah. Oops, where are we? So when we come back, we're going to move this up a little bit. We'll figure out and take off the borders, take off the rounding, and we'll figure out the rest, right? What I want you guys to do, start thinking about the colors of the text, you know, because this is the background that your card chose for us. So let's try to get, you know, colors matching. I'm going to pull up a color palette as well so we can see what we can do, all right? But let's go to break. Let's go to break. Alrighty then. How is everyone doing tonight? Hopefully you are all doing well. Let me check the chat and then I'm going to share about how I helped one of the people that I'm coaching get ready for an interview. We started this conversation on Tuesday night. Wasn't going well, but it's gotten a lot better. But let's go through the chat first and then I will tell you that story. Then we'll choose a winner. And then we will get to our next segment of work. We got, let me see. Your car was celebrating getting that enter button to work. Oh my God, you guys have no idea. Like, it's the little things that can bother me like crazy. You have no idea how much that meant to me getting that to work. We also have to delete one of these weekly jobless claims, but whatever. Let's see. Your car says he likes that font. I like it too. So we're going to go with that one. It says, yeah, you need to install it. That way, if it gets deleted, you have a source. True that. It says, yep. Oh, okay. You meant, yeah. If it gets deleted from like, yeah. So I think what you're mentioning is, I was thinking about if I need to install it locally on my computer, but yeah, what you're saying is totally right. Not to install it linking to another site, but installing it locally in your application, because if it gets deleted from the source, then it's going to be a problem. So, and to add to that, like what used to happen back in the days, people would use to quote unquote hot link to other websites. And then it's taking the resources from that other website. So what sites used to do is start to block hot linking. So then you'd get a message saying, oh, this image is being hot linked and can't display. Or if they actually delete that image, then it's going to break. So that's 100% right. And yeah, definitely have to have your own resources locally. All right, let's continue. Yep, that's why I said download it. You need the source. It says, let's try a bunch of different colors. You can also add texture to the font. Let's make it glossy or something. Definitely got to figure that out because I'm not too familiar with that part, but we're going to use that. Maybe we'll leave that part towards the end because that comes down to a lot of like trial and error and what looks good. And, you know, my eyes, I do not have a creative eye when it comes to graphics and stuff like that. I have a creative eye for code, but not for graphics. Okay. Remember, drop in if you want to have access to 2 free months, if you want to join to win 2 free months of the Tech Coach Draft Patreon, where there's tons and tons of exclusive content to help you level up, you have to drop in the chat the coach we need so that you can enter to win. All right. Let me see. All right, cool. So let's get over to our next one. Your car says Ralph is cooking tonight. Like James Harden used to do, you know. It says maybe make it look like a cutout. That might be fun. That might be actually pretty cool. I don't know what that means, but I like the word cutout, so we'll figure that out. Your car, I'm telling you, I do not know what all these graphical terms mean. You know, you got to help me out. You got to help me out with that part. Like you got to talk to me like I'm 5 years old. Like I'm 5 years old when you ask me to do these graphical things. So that should be the landing page for your website. That is a good point. That I should do that. I should do that. And let's see. Alexis agrees that I am cooking tonight. I hope that's what you're agreeing to. I hope that's what you're agreeing to. And we got my guy Mitch in the building. Since I was in the area, thought I would swing by like someone that is curious. Welcome, 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 Mitch. How are you doing today, Mitch? Hopefully you are doing well. All right, so let's get to this first break time topic. And I'll throw up a 5 minutes on it. But interview prep story, okay? All right, so you guys remember I was pretty visibly frustrated and upset on Tuesday night because one of the people that I'm coaching, they have been trying to land a position for a long time. And when we were doing interview prep, they were utterly unprepared, right? So I read them the Riot Act and the Patriot Act and any other act you can think of that is painful, right? And so then while on the first initial interview prep, I was looking at the job description and they said that, and like part of the job, right, is using this open source software. And I was like, open source software? That means this software, pretty much open source software is community supported and it's free for the most part. And I was like, well, if you're not familiar with the software, I'm thinking to myself, if you're not familiar with the software, then you need to install it and start playing around with it before the interview comes around so that when they ask you the question, do you have any experience with the software? Although the answer is I don't have any professional experience with it, I did see that it was open source. I looked it up and I installed it locally so I can start playing around with it, getting the feel of it. And this is what I learned. So now this person, they are not technical at all, because they're not trying to be in, a specific tech space. Is more on the other, like there's coding side of tech and then there's non-coding side of tech. They're trying to be on the non-coding side of tech. But what I did was I was like, all right, so after we got off the show on Tuesday, we jumped on another call and I said, all right, before even that, I was like, I need you to go install Docker on your computer and install Git. And so they were able to install Docker. I helped them install Git, which they had to end up installing Homebrew. They went to the terminal for the first time and they had never seen the terminal before, which I was like, that is absolutely amazing because now you just did a lot more than you ever did inside of the tech space. So they installed Docker on their own. I helped them install Homebrew, and then I helped them use Git to pull in the repo that has the application, and then they use Docker Compose up in order to start the application, and now they're able to log in and start playing around with it. And a couple of reasons I'm telling you this story, right? Because a lot of times people go into this, like, they read the description of a job, but they don't know how to actually get some practice of the tools that they're going to be using. So I was able to say, hey, you need a way to one up everybody. So let's actually install this application so that you can actually use it, so that you can at least show some initiative that, oh, I never actually formally used it, but I was able to figure out how to get it installed, this open source software installed, play around with it, upload some data, create some whatever the type of data it is that they're looking for. And that, and then when you share that, that's going to make them say, wow. The goal that I always share when I'm telling people about like how to get ready for interviews and their resumes and stuff, how do you get the people to say wow? That's the key. Get them to say wow. And if you were to say like, okay, I went in and I did all this crazy stuff, somebody helped me get to this part just so I can use it, they're gonna be like, wow, you might not have all the experience in the world, but we can see that you are willing to learn and push further. So that's just, I just wanted to share, like, that is, so some of the things that, like, the ways that I am creative in preparing for for job interviews, your resume, how to put things on your resume, and it just gives you a leg up, right? So then we did the interview. So after I read him the Riot Act, and the Patriot Act and whatever other act on Tuesday, then today we did interview prep again, and they did so much better. Still need some work, but they did a lot better, a lot more prepared. And here's the thing: preparation is key. Preparation is key. What is that saying? What is that saying? Something about when preparation meets opportunity, or I don't know. Whatever that saying is, right? Luck is when preparation meets opportunity.
Back to work, back to work, back to work.
I don't know what the saying is, but you know what I mean. You've heard it before, right? But yeah, it's like you have to be prepared. You have to be prepared because people are dying. People are literally dying to get interviews every single, like, and if you get the opportunity and you fumble it, it's on you. It is on you.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I would rather that if I'm not going to get a position, it's not because that I wasn't ready, I wasn't prepared, I didn't work hard enough. It's just going to be like, oh, we just went with somebody who had a little bit more experience. You did good, but somebody had a little bit more experience. I can live with that. But if it's because I totally fumbled, I wasn't prepared, it's no, you're losing out. You are losing out. All right. So that is that story. But that's some of the things that I do. Like, interview prep is super, super important because I will prep interview with you. Like, if you have an interview coming up, I will prep it like 3 times in that week. So that once you actually, and it's going to be hard, I'm going to be throwing curveballs at you. So that once you actually get into that interview, it's smooth. Like, you're comfortable. It's like, oh wow, that was pretty easy. And then, so one thing I'm going to be doing with my Tech Barbarians is we're going to be doing interview prep on a regular basis as well. So that speaking to people about what you do, it becomes natural, So really, really important. And I'll tell you this: when I'm doing interview prep, and I'm playing the role of the interviewer, and they ask and I say, okay, do you have any questions for me? And they ask me a question about the position. If you could see how I could wing my way through a job that I know absolutely nothing about to answer these questions, you'd be like, wow, how do you do that? Well, that's why I'm here, to help you to be able to navigate around these interviews like a champ. All right. So with that being said, we are going to wrap up the break time conversation for our first break. I'm going to read the chat, and then I am going to choose a winner, which looks like there's going to be one winner. So awesome that. All right. Let me check the chat real quick, see what's going on. Let's see. Yakar says, I gotta talk to you like a C+ student. Don't be that gracious with me, Yakar. Please talk to me like I'm a D- student when it comes to the arts. All right, D-. When it comes to code, maybe C+, B-. But when it comes to graphics and stuff like that, D-, borderline F+. Right? Please say the plus though. It has to be an F+. Right? Don't leave out my plus. All right? I'm just saying. We see. So your card says cutout equals see-through. Oh, kind of like a transparent, but the outline of the. Okay, I see what you're saying. Like you cut out the text. You cut the text out, the white part, and you can see the background behind. I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. Now, see. Thank you for talking to me like a F+ D- student, because I know exactly what you mean right now. How do I do it in CSS? I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think I can figure that out, right? I know, at least I know to search now. We can definitely take a look at that one. It says, nah, you were upset Saturday too. That's why I'm normal now. What was I upset about? I thought I had a great day Saturday. Dang. What was I upset about on Saturday? Says, I dabbled around with it. That's dope. It says certain data analyst jobs, you don't have to code, just got to know Excel and Word. Yup. Let's see. That's why I wonder why they data scientists. they say. Data scientists. Remember, if you drop in the chat the coach we need, you can win 2 free months of the Tech Coach Ralph Patreon membership. Tons and tons of exclusive content. Let's see. Foremost is just a title and more pay. Shout out to more pay. As well, it depends. It says, do they have to create their own formulas on Excel or are they pre-made? It just depends. Most are pre-made. You just have to know what to look for or remember. Yakar, this question kind of reminds me of 80s Job, where people are like, oh, it's not enough money, all this type of stuff. And I'm thinking like, when it comes to editing and creating thumbnails and stuff like that, even if he didn't have like what he already has been using and you have to create it, it's not like you're creating the same, like it's not like you're creating from scratch every single time, right? Like you might have to spend some time up front to create something new, but then once you have that set, it's smooth sailing. I don't know. It's people just, oh my God. But this proves that people, like so many people, which is gonna lead into my last break time, but so many people are unqualified. Oh, I tell you. Let me see. Let's see. Mitch says, even certain queries are pre-made, but you can make your own too. Look at Mitch getting fancy. Oh my God. Come on, man. You can't be spoiling us like that. Putting you can to data name with the name history variable. Look at that. Just an example. Look at Mitch flexing in the chat. Shout out to my guy Mitch. Car says interview like a king. Query says, do you own it and make money off of it if the company uses it, or is it their intellectual property since it's their machine and time? It depends if you make it on their machine. So let's say you make it on your own and then you import it, that's different. But if you make it on their machine, like whatever you make on their property is theirs. Let me see. What else do we got? We got Adrian joining. What up, Adrian? How you doing? Let me see. Says it's too much work. They are. Yo, it baffles me. Like, honest, like your car. I'll tell you this, right? There are like, oh my God. I'll say it later, but like. Oh my God. It's just people, oh my God. All right. Mentions I'm unqualified and check Discord. Let me see what it says on Discord. Let's see. That's dope. That is dope. All right. Okay. So let's go to, all right, let's do our first winner. Let's do our first winner of the day. I'm going to choose a winner. And whoever wins, you are going to have to either send me a message on X, email me, or send me a message on IG, and I'll send you the link to sign up, right? So drum roll, please. And let's see. Laura wins the first giveaway. Congratulations, Laura. You have won the first giveaway. We have two more throughout the night. But shout out to Laura. The first entry, and she has won it. Send me a message, and I'll send you the link so that you can get your 2 free months. So it's send me a message either on Instagram, Tech Coach Ralph, on X, Tech Coach Ralph, or you can email me at ralph@techcoachingwithralph.com, and I will send you the link so that you can sign up and you can enjoy all the amazing content that we have in there, right? And then you can also message me in there Ask me any questions. I'll review your resume for you, all that good stuff, right? So that's what you get with your 2 free months. Okay, so let's continue with the show. We have two more. People. Like 2 more people can win. So Adrian, I see you there. So hopefully you get the next one. I am rooting for you. All right. Let's get to it. Let's see. Okay. Oh, look at that. I love it. It is my pleasure, and I appreciate you for supporting.
I appreciate you.
All right, and your car is celebrating. Let's go. Let's celebrate.
Let's get it.
All right, let's get to our next one. Let's get to our next working segment of the night.
Let's go! Let's go!
All right, so we are going to move this space over. So what I like to do this. All right, one of the ways that I do, Mitch. Of course you can win, Mitch. Of course you can. All you gotta do is drop in the coach we need in the chat, and you will be entered to win. And because you are a moderator, you have higher chances of winning as well. All right, because I appreciate those who helped me run the show. So shout out to you, Mitch. Right. All right. So what we are going to do is, let me see where we're at. We are going to go to, all right. So what I like to do when I'm doing development, right, especially when I'm working in CSS, I like to do all of my changes in in the developer console, so I can see what exactly I'm doing, and then I'll once it looks good to me, then I'll migrate the changes over to the code, right? So let's say I take off this margin, and we have our border. Border radius. Let's say no border. There are inside radius too. Oh, I see what's happening. So this background. Can you guys see that? Oh yeah, you can see it. All right, cool. Just making sure you can see what I'm doing. Get some water too. Why can't I move this up? Let's see here. There's gotta be some type of. All right, so let's take this border off. Take that off. Nope, not that one. Oh, there's a little space up here. Why did this lose its centering? Why did that? Oh, I know why. Because I took off the margin. So we put the margin back and we say 0. All right, so where is this little space coming up over here? Oh, Paddington. There we go. So we need to get rid of. So here's a question. Does it even need a border at this point? Do we even need a border? Is it okay with the white, or do we want a border? Maybe we can drop a shadow, maybe? I don't know. I kind of like it like that. I kind of like it without the border, just the white. Let's see. So let's make these changes. All right. So we're gonna go here and we're gonna say background color border. Let's take off the border radius. Let's say this is gonna be 0. Let's go with, so your car is saying no border. I like that. I'm with it. Let's take off this right here. So if we go, and there's another thing that's taking up space. This one right here. Take that off. All right, so we have that. Next up, so let's try another thing now, because Rod Brown had shadows are better. Your car's shadows are better. I said your car. I can't even remember what I said 5 minutes ago. You really think I'm going to remember what you said 1 week ago? That. I'm sorry, I don't even remember what I said last time. What I said, what I said 5 minutes ago. Let's see what else we got. What else can we do? So yeah, Rod Brown had said something about moving this in, but if I was to do that, I would also want this to. Let's see what we can do. If this header image is here. Let's see. They don't want to see you. Borders make your website look like WordPress-ish. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, we can try a shadow. Let's see what else we can do over here. Let me see. The header. If we were to, let's say we take off this padding. We can always add the padding around. So all right, so let's play around with this real quick, right? If we were to say, instead of this image here, what if we were to do a header, and in the header we say background image. What is the code for the background image? Let me see. Oops. Is that it? Nope. Wait, what? Is that the code for the background image? Nope. What is the code for the background image? CSS background image. What's the format? URL. All right, gotcha. We say, what exactly is it? All right, gotcha. So if we say URL like that, and we say, if I remove this one, but it's okay because we're going to fix it. We are going to fix it. If we were to say, what is this? Go away. All right. Header, background image. So CSS, background image, no repeat, and stretch. Background repeat. Background repeat, no repeat. And then let me just say color while we're here. Color white. Why? Oh, let's say we stretch it. Background. 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 What's this size thing? What does this background size do? Cover resize to cover the entire. Let's do cover. But it's gonna need like some type of color over it to lighten it up or darken it. One or the other. Background. Background size. Let's say we do cover contain. Let's see. Resize the background image to cover the entire container, even if it has a stretched image or cut a little bit off it. I'd say cover. Let's go with cover. That was a background size. Let's try cover. But it's not, something's not right with this. Oh, why is the header like that? The header should be, let me see something, jobs. Whoa. I thought I said no repeat. Let me see. Header. Thought I said no repeat. Why is that so big? Let me see. Height. Let's say we said it was like 500 px. Why is it showing twice? H1 header. What? Oh, okay, I know why. Okay. Color. Let's see. That is weird. That is weird. That. Why isn't it stretching across the? Oh no. Let's see. I want this to stretch across the whole entire thing. Div block. Oh, maybe I need to add a width to this. Maybe? I don't know. I thought it would automatically take a width of 100% though. No. That is. Let's see. Header. So let's take off the. Let's take the padding off the app. Let's take the padding off the app. All right. So next, we're just gonna have to, let's see here. The other way to do it would be to do it relatively. I'm not crazy about relative. I don't know why that background isn't working though. That background color should have, the background image should have worked. Let's see. Let's see what we can do with that. Try it again. So if we take that and we remove that. Oh, was that image stretching it? So we add a div width of 100%. Oh, I see what's happening. So now if we go down to this header and we say a background image of URL, and we go with that, and we say background repeat is no repeat, and we say background size is cover. Oh, I like it. Now, if we could, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make that change for now. Let's make that change in our, I wasn't even showing it. I wasn't even showing it. Talk about that. So what I had to do was I had to put a 100, I had to do the width of 100 on this. That's why I was like looking like that. And then I added the background image again. So now after we have this, then we just have to like either fix the colors and stuff like that. And this is like maybe lighten the background color because it's like too bright, but we'll figure that out. But that does look better. So let's go. Let me go ahead and make the code changes, and that way it'll make a little bit more sense. Let's go to header. Let's say URL or background image URL. Where is this coming from? Media. Creating his own stuff. Okay, so images slash images slash header dot img dot png. Why aren't you finding that? How do we do it for the fonts? The fonts were, okay, no slash. No slash, all right. And we want to say background repeat, no repeat, and background size cover. So if we, and we want to say, do a class for wrapper, the best wrapper alive, and width equals 100. Let's go and drop this on, which one would that be on? It's going to be on it's going to be on, let's see, I think it's going to be in each of these. Yep. ID, wrapper, let's go here, ID, wrapper. I think it's just those 2 pages that we have. Yep. Let's go here. Cool. Let's go back over here.
Lunch break! Lunch break!
And something did not take. Oh, because we didn't delete the image from the header. Let's delete the image from the header. I'll comment it off for now. All right, let's go back over to here. Boom, there we go. So much better. Next thing we're gonna do is we'll find a way to lighten this and update the colors and squeeze this a little bit, all right? If you have any suggestions on the color for these, or maybe just pull up a color palette, we'll see how we do that. But I don't know, we'll need to make this readable. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the colors be white and the background lighten a bit. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But we are at break time. Alrighty. So a lot of work being done. A lot of work is being done tonight. So shout out to us. Okie dokie. Let me see. All right. So let me check the chat real quick to see. I think I saw a friend in the chat. Oh my goodness. We have sister in the building. How are you doing, sister? It has been such a long time since I heard from you. Hopefully all is well. I heard you were a bit busy, but hopefully all is well with you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. A true friend of the channel and of the show. All right, let me see what we've got going on in the chat. I think I saw, did I see Darcel as well? Hold up, wait a minute. What's up, Darcel? How are you doing today? Hopefully you are having an amazing, amazing day and an amazing, amazing week. All right, let's see. I'm curious to see this chat that Mitch and Yakar are having about the data science stuff. Let's see. None mode. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's see. Guys said they don't want to see him win. Is Alexis falling asleep? Let's see. I haven't seen her. So let me see. Mitch had said a lot of those data scientists too, they want you to know statistics too. Like for what? I did not take statistics in high school. I took calculus or pre-calculus, one of them. Says I think it's so you can spot trends, but you don't need statistics to understand that if you know what to look for. So I get your sentiment. Some even PhD, a player rating degree. That's why I say if that's not what you want to do, there are ways more. All right, so there are way more other. Okay, gotcha. Like I said before, 95% of them look like Urkel. What? Don't hate on Urkel. Okay, Alexis is back. I'm cooking with the headpiece. And shout out to Alexis cooking. Did I do that? It says, if it's not bologna, I don't want it. I didn't see anybody offer you, Mitch. I'm just saying. I didn't see anybody offer you, Mitch. Oh my goodness. And as your car says, sister. That's right. Something light, grilled salmon, Mexican salad. I wonder what something heavy would be. Mitch says, I actually like salmon. I wish I could take a pic. It looks good and tastes yummy. Well, you do have Instagram that you can post it on. Post it on Instagram. Let's see what else we got. Images I'm about to enter. I'm about to press enter. We can't see. You're terrible, terrible. I get so involved. I don't even check the other screen. Oh, it's terrible. Apparently I did figure it out, but no one could see it. No one could see it. Sister says she is in a none mode. Shout out to Sister. All right, so let me see. What was my next topic of tonight? All right. Oh yeah. Okay. You guys are gonna like this one. All of my tech people are going to like this one. It does not say below. Remember what I said, Mitch. I am a D minus F plus student. I see something that looks like baloney. I'm gonna say baloney. All right. I'm just saying. It's like the whole George and Jorge thing. Oh my God. All right. Let's get to it. Bitch, you know, I still have no idea who you're talking about. It's so bad. It's so bad. I have no idea what you're talking about, bitch. I tried to figure it out, but I have no idea what you're talking about. All right. Let's get to it. This one, right? This is a good one. This is a good one. Let's see. We're gonna go with that, right? Welcome to tech. Welcome to tech. Yes. So there are 5 minutes on here. So somebody that I'm coaching, right? They had recently got a job. They had an internship over the summer. They got a job, and then yesterday they sent me a message, right? And the message said something like this: work is a little stressful. They finally rolled out that software I was testing, and I was testing the pilot account executives, and we have been knee deep in BS since then. Do you know what I responded? Do you know what I responded after that? I just responded, welcome to tech. And I meant that with love. From Tech Coach Ralph, with love, right? So why did I say that, right? So here's the deal. I know that these social media influencers who want you to sign up for using their code for a boot camp or to their boot camp, and they tell you that you're going to get like 5-10 jobs. You're going to stack 5-10 jobs. Unless you're Ferris, right? I haven't seen many people be able to do it. But tech is hard. And especially if you are serious about the work you're doing, where you need and if you're starting at an entry level where you have in the help desk or tech support, where when things go wrong, you are who they call, right? So I always tell you, tech is hard. People think, you can work remotely. Oh, you can do this or you can do that. And it's like, you can work from Hawaii and you can work from the Caribbeans and all this stuff. And you just, it's not that easy. It is not that easy. And when in your first couple of months or years into it, and you're doing like all the hard work and but they told you, you can just transition from doing whatever you're doing before to into tech, and it's just going to be easy. You're going to make a bunch of money. And now you see it is a low salary to get in, and it is a lot of work, and it is tiring and stressful. And it's honestly, welcome to tech. Not all companies are that way, but if you're trying to get your foot in the door, you're going to have to take whatever it is that you can get. You're going to have to take whatever it is that you can get, and you're going to have to do a great job at it if you want to move up. Like I say, welcome to the tech game. It's not easy, but it is rewarding. And the things that you learn as you're going through it, I'll give you an example. One of my tech barbarians, they're working in the mortgage industry. On our Scrum night the other night, I had them because they were having trouble being able to support their users because they weren't that familiar with the mortgage industry. So I said, you know what? I have an idea for you, and I am a solutions provider, right? I said, I want you to go and take a mortgage class so you can learn at least the basics of how mortgage works, and then come back and present it to the group on our Scrum night. And that's what they did. And they did an amazing presentation. So amazing that I clipped it out of the Scrum night, and I'm going to make it its own standalone video. I'm going to introduce it, and then I'm going to upload it to the Patreon so that they can, whoever wins the memberships they are going to be able to see it, because I'll probably upload it like next week. I'm going to introduce it, and then I'm going to have them present away, have a little bit of conversation about mortgages. But they took a class, and I said, you know what? After you take that class, you do a presentation so you can solidify that knowledge, right? You can solidify that knowledge, and now you can start getting new ideas. And they said ever since they took that class, work until yesterday, work has been a lot smoother because they actually understand the things that people are asking for. They're able to respond faster and stuff like that. So well, like, you're not going to come into QA or web development or software engineering and think you're just going to take this little boot camp and then that's going to be enough. You're going to have to learn. You're going to have to learn the systems that you're working with, the industry that you're working in. You're going to have to learn the tools, what the engineers are doing, because as QA, at least for QA, right, you're getting pulled in so many different directions. So the more you understand the technology, the infrastructure.
Back to work. Chop, chop. Let's go. Come on, get a move on. Back to work. Back to work. Back to work.
The industry that you're in, that allows you to provide better service, support, and ideas on what would best benefit the customer. So understanding the industry is super, super important. All right, let's wrap that up. All right, cool. So that's that. Let's go ahead and check out the chat, and then I'm going to call our next winner. Then we're going to do our last segment, and then we're going to wrap it up for today. All right. Let me see. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff I'm going to be skipping. Yeah, Mitch says, Mitch, I still don't know what you're talking about. Says your boy might be free tomorrow. Who's getting free? Who is getting free? Let me see. Let's see. Darja says he hasn't brought bologna in a while. Me neither. But I do like a good bologna. Says figuring it out is the job, so bugs are the mission. Shout out to your car. Oh my goodness. Your car says, welcome to hell. I mean tech. Oops. Freudian slip right there. Alexa says presentation. Well, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but if you guys want to succeed, you're going to have to present what you know. If not,
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I'm just saying, you got to do the things that you don't want to do. And Darcel says, the coach we need. All right, I'm going to check our second winner, and then we shall continue on with the show. Let me see something real quick. Let's see. Let's get our second winner, and we will move on to our last segment. All right, let me choose a winner. And the winner is Yakar. So whoever wins, they cannot win again. So Yakar has been eliminated from the runnings. I will send Yakar his I'll send Yakar his code, but Yakar is no longer able to win. And we shall have one more to go. We'll have one more to go. If Yakar wants to relinquish his victory, I can re-roll. Alexis. Seriously, Alexis? You're already in, Alexis. There's nothing for you to win. There's nothing for you to win, Alexis. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Let's see. Let me see what's going. Let me see what's going on here. Let me see. All right, I'm gonna re-roll. I'm going to re-roll because your card. Why are you guys entering your cards already? All right, let's re-roll. Let's re-roll. I'm gonna choose another winner because your card already has it. Right. Your card gifts someone the win. All right, I'm gonna re-roll. I am going to. Your card relinquishes his victory. All right, I'm gonna re-roll. All right, let's do it over. Let's do it over. Darcel got it. All right, Darcel, I will message you on LinkedIn with your link to sign up. Darcel got it. So we have one more for the day, but we're going to shout out, give it to the people. All right, let's see. Darcel says, keeping it real about the tech industry. I'll take the hard work and start from the bottom. Shout out to my guy Darcel. See, now I gotta pick a different slogan. I gotta pick a different slogan. All right. Shout out to Darcel. Okay, so let's get to our last segment. I'm not even gonna. Oh, you know what? Should I start the timer? Should I not start the timer? I'll start the timer.
It's time to do.
We have more work time than time left in the show, but the show must go on. We have to get to our last 20 minutes slogan. Our last 20 minutes work session, right? So we're here. Let me see if I can add, CSS darken background image. Can I do that? I'm sure I can do that. Darken background image. I can say background linear gradient URL linear. Let's try that. Let me try that. I love me some CSS, I must say. I am addicted to CSS. Let's say we do that. And we come to my image. Okay, there we go. Oh my God, come on. Let's say we take, goodness. We're so annoying. Oh my goodness. All right, let's take that. And let's go to this over here. Something that is, hold on, what? And that didn't work out exactly as I thought it would. All right, we'll just do it in the code because it's not gonna work out the way that I want it to work out. All right, we're gonna go to our CSS. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. And let's go here. All right, so that did darken it. What if we were to, let me see if we go to color. Color, white. And this H1, I guess we also want to make that white. And height 640. Let me see. That is way too big. Let's go to 400 px maybe. It's not bad. I kind of like it. That's too small. Let's go with 350 maybe. Kind of wish the picture would fit a little bit better. Oh, okay. The background size didn't take. So background with size. Let's see if we did. All right, so background properties. No repeat, fixed center. Color, image, position. Specifies the position area of the background. So let's do a color, position. So if we were to do after image, let's say we did cover. Nope. Fixed. Center. No repeat. No repeat. Now, how can you fit the background into that little slot? Let's see here. Specifies whether the background images are fixed or scrolls with the rest of the page. They should be fixed. Specifies the painting area of the back. I have no idea what that means. Specifies the position, specifies the size of the background images. What are the options for that? Background size. So there should be a cover in there. I should be able to use cover at some point. Why is all right, let's start to apply this because this is, even if we don't, that's still good enough, right? So let's go to our other screen. And I am going to say that the height is, I don't know, this 350 px. And we're going to say on this background image that put a comma after this. No repeat. Center. It's like I copied over my thing over there. I don't know. All right, let's go over here. While we're at it, let's say color. Shorthand, white. The H1 that we had in there. We're going to remove the color on that one. If I can find it. Actually, see how it looks if it can get bigger. All right, let's go over to the other screen. See what we got. A little too big. Let me fix that over here real quick. 0.5. All right. I'm liking it. Well, I'm liking what I'm saying. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Okay. All right. How much time do we have? Not 10 minutes. Okay, not bad. Let's do this, right? I'm going to put in another div around here. Or maybe I can just do a padding in here. Let me see. Can I do a padding in here? Padding 20px. Um, mm, and if we were to do this H1, where we just say 3.25 EM. That actually looks pretty good. That actually looks pretty good, I must say. What is this up here? What is that? What is that little spot up there? I don't know. Anyways, let's take care of that. If we say H1 3.25, and then we say header. Let me take this off for now. And we say what do we use? We used a padding, let's say 40px, I think we said. Let's go over here. And let's refresh. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Let's see. I don't know what this little thing up here is though. That annoys me. Where'd that come from? Where'd you come from? Did it come from the wrapper? Let me see. Wrapper, margin, 0. Padding, 0. I have no idea where that little thing came from. Oh, I think I know what it is. I know what it is. Let's see. If I do top. Okay, I see what it is. So it's the background color of the gradient that's being or of the gradient. So if we say top here and we go here, nice. Very, very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. How much time we have left? 5 minutes? Okay. Um, let's see. CSS add shadow to div to add shadow around. You're offsetting the shadow so you get it uniformly surround the box. Don't offset. So if we take this and we add it to the wrapper, that is so we do 0 to 0 and we do 10. Ooh. 20. Ooh. Your car, that's pretty. That is pretty. Let's do 40 px. Wow. Wow. That is nice looking. How you like them apples? Let's go ahead and drop that code. Yo, DJ, drop the code. Let's go here, here. Let's do 40. Just do black for now. 40. 1, 2, 3. 40. 1, 2, 3. And we're gonna go back over here. Refresh. Dang, that looks good. That looks good. Let's see what we got going on over here. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's say we do homes. Enter. Oh, look at that. I got to figure something out with this part down here. Maybe add a height or something. I don't know. Maybe add a height. Height 100%. 5 inch. Yeah, I'll add a 100 VH height on the wrapper. Let's do that real quick. Height 100 VH. And look at that. Look at that. I'm impressed. The only thing I would want to do is Google CSS image, background image, fit to div. Fit background image to div. That's the only thing else I would want to do. Background size to scale the background image to fit inside the div, to scale the background image to cover the whole div. Let's try it real quick. Let's try it real quick. Oops. Whoa.
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
What? Background. Interesting. So we'll need to add the wrapper to this, but that is okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's do that real quick. Can I put a div in here? ID wrapper. And let's see that real quick. There we go. Although this looks kind of weird that everything is contained in here, but then we'll figure that out. That
Lunch break! Lunch break!
that might be some landing page stuff that we figure out. But if we have, or maybe I can put some text enter to start. I don't know. We'll figure something out with that. But I forgot what I was gonna do before I saw that. Let's say jobs. And let's see. What was I about to do? I forgot what I was gonna do. Something that was bothering me. Oh yeah, now I remember. Let's do this real quick and then we'll get out of here. We will get out of here after that. Let's do the background size. And let's try contain. Oh my God. It's so cool. It is so cool. All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it, all right? Let's do that part and then we'll wrap it up for today. Let's go over to our CSS. And we're gonna say header. And we're just gonna move this background size over here to under it and say background size contain. Right now, let's take, I'm over here. So I moved this background size from cover. We get rid of these as well. We don't need these anymore. And let's get rid of the height. So background size cover to contain. Now, if we go over here and we go, look at that. What are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Do you guys like it? Do you guys like it? We have our header. Maybe I can move this up a little bit. We'll figure out this text stuff. Maybe we can move, I don't know. We'll figure out this text stuff. We can make these nicer looking text. But we have our search working. We're going to fix our colors. We have our background. We have our shadow. I'm impressed. I am impressed. We can click on this. We have to fix this. Definitely have to fix this. But we're making progress. I'll probably fix that afterwards. So it, like this can go all the way down. I don't know why it's doing that. Why is it doing that? Is this 100 VH thing? Let's say we do min height 100. What is VH? Anyways, I'll figure that part out. But look at that. Look at that. Look at our header looking beautiful. Chef's kiss. All right. Anyways, let's go back to full screen. We are done. Let me see what we got. All right. Let me acknowledge one of my favorite people, Sister hit us with a $50 super chat. Thank you so much. You are absolutely amazing as always.
I appreciate you.
Shout out to sister. Shout out to sister as always. Let me continue. Let's wrap the show up though. Let's wrap the show up. I'm not even gonna get to our last conversation. I'm just gonna go straight to the winner after we read through the chat. Let's see. Your card's already got a membership. And let's see. We got Darcy. Alexis says just agreeing with the slogan. Thank you, Alexis.
I appreciate you.
Says that looks so much better. Shout out to the work. Shout out to the work. We are making our Urban Dictionary a work of art. Your card says, who let the dogs out? That is a great question. Let me see. Your card says looking good. You see, that means a lot to me. If your card tells me it's looking good, I know we are onto something. And again, thank you so much, sister. You are so appreciated here. We value you so much. And it's so good to hear from you. It says thank you for always being a blessing, sister. None mode, so don't feel like you never. No one never. Don't ever feel that way. We are going to turn Ralph into a That's a good one, your car.
Do not come.
That's a good one. Let's see. Your car is celebrating, and it says your car says I'm about to head over to after hours in just a minute. And it says Ralph, Mitch, I have absolutely no idea. I've tried, like, I don't know. I was looking around, I'm like, I don't know who Mitch is talking about. Give me another letter, Mitch. Give me another letter. Anyways, we are going to be getting out of here for tonight. But let me get the last winner of the night. You guys ready? Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for the last winner? The winner is Adrian Akers. Shout out to Adrian. Shout out to you, Adrian. You are the third and final winner of the night. Do me a favor, either send me a message on IG TechCoachRalph or on X TechCoachRalph, or email me Ralph@techcoachingwithralph.com, and I will send you the link in order to all right. But yeah, Adrian, send me God, Mitch. Send me an email or send me a message on IG, send me on X, whatever it is, and I will send you your link for your free 2 months of membership where you can message me. You can, I can take a look at your resume for you. You can get access to all the videos and ask me any questions and we can go from there, right? So shout out to you, Adrian. Congratulations to you. All right. Well, with that being said, yo, Mitch, I would have never put 2 and 2 together because, but you're right. You are right. You are the MVP.
We the best.
You got Mitch. You're right. When you're right, you're right. You know. Anyways, we're gonna wrap it up for tonight. I have a question for you before we head out of here. The question is,
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
I am very well entertained. I am excited about the amount of work that we did. It looks amazing. I'm just gonna add a little padding around the actual information, but you'll see, like, when you guys see it on Saturday morning, you'll be able to see. You'll see it, but nothing major. But I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate all of you, and a special shout out to Sister again for always blessing us and holding us down over here.
I appreciate you. We the best.
All right. But you guys know we got to get out of here. Yesterday's price is not today's price. Today's price is certainly not tomorrow's price because
One more thing. Price of the brick going up.
the price of the brick is always going up. But with that being said, this is Tech Coach Ralph. We are out.
Tech Coach Ralph, tough as nails, no disguise. Pushing limits, yeah, he's that kind of guy. At first it's harsh, the rules feel like chains. But trust the process, there's sunshine in the rains. He cracks the whip, but it's all in love. Results shining bright like stars above. Tech Coach Ralph, you light the way. Through sweat and tears, you help us play. With every lesson, we find our might. From morning grind to the stars at night. Days turn to weeks, skills sharp and fast. What once was a struggle now feels like a blast. Step by step, we rise and we glow. With Ralph in our corner, we're ready to show. Singing his praises, can't keep it inside. From hard ass to hero, he's our pride. Tech Coach Ralph, you light the way. Through sweat and tears, you help us play. With every lesson, we find our might. From morning grind to the stars at night. So here's to Ralph, the coach we need in this game of growth. He plants the seed. So here's to Ralph, the coach we need in this game of growth. He plants the seed. Packed my laptop, checked my pride. To the tech world I did glide. Thought I'd find a love so true, but heartache was all I knew. A resume polished to the shine, but no offers fell in line. They saw my skills and looked away. Another dream just went astray. Tech is the new hood, they say. Hustling in a different way. Thought I'd find a love so bright, but left with empty dreams that night. Tired eyes from sleepless nights, coding dreams in city lights. A glass ceiling still so high, underestimating makes me cry. Whispers low from booth to booth, promises that held no truth. Wanted more than just a glance, but they only saw romance. Tech is the new hood, they say. Hustling in a different way. Thought I'd find a love so bright, but left with empty dreams that night.
Yeah, living in this chaos, I can see it clear. People slacking off, yo, I can feel the fear. Trying to make it big, but they just playing games. While I'm busting my ass, they just chasing fame.
What's the point of grinding if you don't hold it down?
Hear me out, we gotta get it right. No more lazy walks, we gotta reignite. Rise above the noise, push through the pain. Don't let this dream slip, let's break those chains. Yeah, my eyes on the prize, but it's looking real grim. When you ask for the truth, they pretend it's a whim. Success ain't a joke, man, it's blood, sweat, and tears. So why you out here fronting, drowning in your fears? We all want the glory, but do we want the grind? Hear me out, we gotta get it right. No more lazy walks, we gotta reignite. Rise above the noise, push through the pain. Don't let this dream slip, let's break those chains.
So step up, don't fall back, let's do what's true. If we really want it, it starts with me and you.
Yo, living in this chaos, I can see it clear. People slacking off, yo, I can feel the fear. Trying to make it big, but they just playing games. While I'm busting my ass, they just chasing fame.
What's the point of grinding if you don't hold it down?
Hear me out, we gotta get it right. No more lazy walks, we gotta reignite. Rise above the noise, push through the pain. Don't let the streets slip, let's break those chains. But let's break those chains. Let's break those chains. Let's break those chains. Let's break those chains. Got my eyes on the prize, but it's looking real grim. When you ask for the truth, they pretend it's a whim. Success ain't a joke, man, it's blood, sweat, and tears. So why you out here fronting, drowning in your fears? We all want the glory, but do we want the grind? We want the glory, but do we want the grind? Yeah. So step up, don't fall back, let's do what's true. If we really want it, it starts with me and you. Yeah. So step up, don't fall back, let's do what's true. If we really want it.